everyone, welcome back! We're inside PhysicDesk, and today we're diving into the biggest feature of version 2, the liquid simulator. First things first, I'll hit the tilde key to go full screen so we have room to play. Now, from the toolbar, I'll grab the fluid tool and just click anywhere in the scene to drop it in. That's literally all it takes to start pouring liquid. Over in the settings panel, there's a whole stack of options for shaping this fluid. But before we touch those, let me quickly draw a hollow shape to act as our container. And with the S key, I'll switch it to static so it holds still. Let's hit play for a quick test. And there's our pour. In the settings, we've got start and end, which control exactly when the simulation begins and stops pouring. Right below that is max particles, and this one's important. It caps the particle count of your liquid, so you get a continuous, lightweight simulation that recycles itself based on your frames and your start and end points. The rest of these options are pretty self-explanatory, so I'll just tweak them live and let you watch what each one does. Now, here's a cool trick. If I turn on particles and hide the liquid, we get a pure particle look. And yes, you can export exactly that. We've also got splash droplets with its own styles for those little flying drops on impact, and surface highlight, which adds that bright sheen along the top of the liquid. One of my favorites is foam. It simulates foam on the liquid in a really natural, beautiful way. There are also quality and surface detail controls when you want a smoother, more refined result. And at the end of the list, we have Add Drain. Click it, and you get red circles in the scene that literally eat the liquid. You can add as many as you need, and each one comes with its own settings. All right, time to record the scene and export it straight to After Effects. And look at this! The liquid and the foam land as separate, fully editable shape layers. Back in PhysicDesk, I'll select the fluid and switch its mode to pool, which creates a standing body of liquid, and we can stretch its width and height however we like. So in this scene, I've got a few small circles up top, and down below, I'll build a pool with the fluid tool. Let's play and watch them splash in. Now, for a key option called two-way, I'll enable it, hit play again, and you can see the shapes interact with the pool way more naturally after they drop in. And one last gem. Select one of those shapes, and you'll notice a new blue option in the physics section called liquid buoyancy. Lower it, and that shape floats less, so it sinks straight to the bottom when it lands. Hope you enjoyed this one. Go pour something awesome, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.